So yesterday we go out to eat. Mom, my fiance, love you Harley, and my uncle, he's 92. My mom's 82. My other aunt, they're both in their 80s, and you should have seen it. You know, my uncle orders some egg salad sandwich, and a bowl of carrot comes. He's like, I can't eat these. I'm like, well, why is that? And he starts telling us a story, and he speaks very softly, and he's like, well, back in, I don't know, when Aunt Claire and I were shortly married, we go out to eat, and we have a fish fry, and here comes the coleslaw. And we're out with friends, and Claire goes to the waitress, excuse me, ma'am, this here is, this coleslaw is contaminated. Well, and the waitress was like, well, why is that, ma'am? And he's like, well, your Aunt Claire was like, well, it's got carrots in it. My husband don't eat carrots. It's contaminated. And I just started busting out laughing. And then Uncle Dwayne goes on to say, well, and he's like, get these carrots away from me. I can't stand carrots. Carrots contaminate everything. And I just busted out laughing. And next thing you know, we're getting ready to go, and my mom has a cane, and my dad, Uncle Dwayne has a cane, and I'm like, oh great, here we go, a cane war. And you see that, they're slowly getting up with their canes, next thing you know, they're, what's up, at each other with their canes. I'm like, oh great, it's the Civil War of canes back in 1907 when they first had the idea of lightsabers. Can you imagine that? Two canes going in it with lightsaber sounds. Use the Force, Luke. But anyway, that's a little bit of what happened to my day yesterday. Another thing that's really funny, and you can't make this stuff up. You know them scooters, Well, I saw this the other day, and you can't make this up. I dropped my mama off, and there's a guy on a scooter, and there's a girl sitting in front of him, and she's a big one, she's like a Shamu, and he's like, you can't even hardly see his arms. I'm like, holy moly, and all you see is and it's going, I'm like, dude, you might want to put a 5-horse Charlie Briggs and Stratton on that. You'd be like, oh, and don't forget, you got to put them leaf springs from a 1907 Dodge pickup truck. That'll help. You can't make stuff like this up, people. This is my life. Thank you.